Hey guys, Kurgan here. In this video I'm going to be showing you the best talents to use in Mythic Plus for marksmanship hunters. Hunters, especially MM, are in a pretty good spot right now. They got pretty shafted at the start of 7.15, but after a long string of buffs and some improvements to the gameplay, they are doing really well in Mythic Plus at the moment. So what I'm going to go over, I'm going to first go over like the default talent choices that if you just want one build that you never change, this is the best build. And then I'm going to go over each of the talent choices and sort of the things that you can switch depending on your legendaries and what affixes are in the Mythic dungeon. So the default build is this. It's Lone Wolf at 15, 30 at lock and load, explosive shot for 60, binding shot, that's important to take, volley at 90, and piercing shot at 100. This is assuming that you just have normal legendaries and you don't have the belt. If you do have the belt, then trick shot then becomes very good as well. So let's go over some of the choices that you can make. The first one is, if you are lacking bloodlust, you can run steady focus and take a bloodlust pet instead. However, I wouldn't really advise this. I would say just stick with Lone Wolf and instead take Drums of Fury, even though you do get less haste from it. For the 30 talent, you're pretty much always going to want to take Lock and Load. The reason for this is that True Aim only helps in single target, and when you are AoEing, it just doesn't contribute at all. And Lock and Load can help with AoE if you're using Trick Shot, and also is better if you're target switching a lot, which you will be doing in Mythic Plus. For the 60 talent, you do have two choices here. So you have Explosive Shot, which adds to your AoE damage, or Patient Sniper, which is obviously the single target talent. This is really dependent on the situation. You might want to take Patient Sniper if the dungeon is tyrannical, or you're doing a very high Mythic Plus and there's a certain boss which you are struggling to kill quick enough. For example, the last boss in Court of Stars or the last boss in Eye of Ashara. These all have soft enrages that if you don't kill them fast enough, then they're going to wipe the group. So you have to make a judgment call what you really need. Do you need more AoE or do you need more single target? For the 75, really always make sure you're taking Binding Shot. This is really the AoE stun that hunters have, and it's just very useful in Mythic Plus. For the 90 talent, you almost always want to take Volley. Volley is good for single target and is better than Barrage for AoE when the mobs are stacked up. And Barrage, even though it's good for spread out AoE, it doesn't contribute at all to single target. Murder of Crows is also only single target, and for Mythic Plus it's just not worth taking the hit in AoE DPS. For 100, as I already mentioned, if you have the legendary belt, which I do, Trick Shot becomes a very good option, and this is actually what I take all the time. It's better for single target, and also with the increased damage that the belt gives you with casting multi-shot, it does a lot of AoE damage. But otherwise, if you don't have the legendary belt, you're going to get more damage out of Piercing Shot, because even though it's slightly less single target, it's still good on single target, and also it does more AoE damage without the belt. Right, so that's all I wanted to cover in this video. Thank you for watching, and if you found anything useful, please drop a like in the video, and also if you have any questions, leave something in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them.